All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to LisaBug Cardio HIIT, High Intensity Interval Training. Our theme of the month is HIIT IT, and the HIIT stands for High Intensity Interval Training. The IT stands for Interval Training. So there are differences between those two, and we're going to be exploring those both in today's class. General interval training as well as high intensity interval training. And it's all up to you where you take that intensity. So we're moving into the month of March 2023, and I wanted to let you know starting next week, I'm going to be providing a few fitness assessments in our classes. So if that's something that you would like to take advantage of, doing an assessment for yourself at home, I'll give you information on how to do that. And then about 5 months, 4 to 5 months down the road, sometime toward the end of the summer, we are going to repeat those assessments after we've been really hitting it hard on this high intensity interval work and see how you're coming along and improving in some of these areas. So I think it's going to be really fun. We'll be doing a little bit of journaling. So if you've got something starting next week that you can journal in, bring that with you to class and make some notes about what we're talking about, because I'm going to touch on all of these benefits that we talked about in my newsletter, the benefits of interval training, because you might have read it and said, well, I don't understand what VO2 max is. So I want to let you know a little bit deeper what those benefits are and explain those to you just a little bit. So today, what I have for you, will be doing interval training of cardiovascular exercise, strength training, balance, and core work. But within the cardiovascular segment, that is going to be high intensity intervals, where we take our intensity up and bring it down. So we'll start with a nice warm up, have some hand weights off to the side as we get ready. And let's begin with some music. And make sure you're listening to your body really well today to know how you're doing as you're warming up, to see where you would like to take your intervals today. So let's just take our feet a little wider than hips distance apart and just start to sway your hips side to side. We're just shifting our body weight. The arms start to swing. You're always going at your own pace today for your exercise. If anything doesn't feel good, you can change it up, do something different, provide some variety for yourself in modifications. Okay, so our feet are planted right now. Now we're going to step tap. So I'm actually picking my foot off the floor, tapping my toe. We want to gradually elevate the heart rate during this warm-up. Now keep going with the legs. We'll change the arms to a little bicep curl. So we're going to repeat some of the movements we do today in the cardio segment in our strength training, but in a different way, slowing it down and applying weights. So I want to warm up all the muscle groups we'll be using. Good. Now take that bicep curl and make it a shoulder raise side to side. Reaching that arm out. One at a time, a little bit of coordination. Now change that shoulder raise, bring it right to the front. It's kind of functional movement. So when we do our cardiovascular exercise today, we're going to use several different planes of movement. We'll be moving up and down, forward and back, and side to side. Now let's split the difference. Take the hand at the 45. So it's not directly out to the side, it's not into the front, it's at the 45. Because each way we place our arms slightly activates the muscles differently. Nice job. Let's just do a few more. All right, plant those feet. Come back to the center line and take a squat. Down and up. Down, up. Let's develop some nice form as we begin our class today. Your weight sinks back into your heels. Let's do 2 more. Now next time, squat down and really pull your elbows back. So you're squeezing your shoulder blades together. Squeeze back. Opening up the chest. If we're flexible in our chest and shoulders, we'll have good range of motion to work good posture. Now next time, just pull the right elbow back and twist to the right side. Take it down, left elbow back, twist. Rotate. Reach that elbow way back.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And you're looking over that shoulder. Look. Nice job. Let's do 1 more each side. Now come down, reach the arms, stretch.
2, 1.
Reach and stretch.
Cycle 1. Complete.
How's your knees feeling? How's your hips? Your lower back? Your shoulders? Heart rate should be slightly elevating. Let's do right and left. Bring that right arm, stretch it up. Left arm, stretch it up. So I want to start to add some side bending. So as you reach that right arm up, stretch it over. We want to move our spine many different directions as we're warming up. So we had rotation, and now we have lateral flexion. Just loosening everything up, 1 more each side.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
And just the squat.
Complete.
Bring those arms forward and up.
Prepare and work.
All right, so each of our warm-ups has a little bitty stretch phase just to lengthen the muscles. So let's take our feet a little wider apart and start to bend the right knee and then the left and just move side to side. We're opening up our hip
2, 1. Rest.
and drop your shoulder down. Drop it down. You can keep your head straight forward
Prepare.
or you can look behind you. All right, next time you come over to the right side, let's hold it here. Pick up your toes on the left foot and take a stretch. So we're lengthening the inner thigh, the hamstring behind the leg a little bit. I'm just supporting here right on my thigh. When we're pulling the toes up, we're firing that shin. All right, let's go over to the other side. Take your stretch there, bend the knee, pick the toes up. You might even feel this in your calf muscle. I really feel that inner thigh here as well.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
So our calf muscles are going to be working a lot today during the cardio, so I want to give them a little bit of a stretch. So let's come center, round your back all the way up.
And work.
Step your feet closer together and bring your right foot straight back behind you and press your heel down into the floor. Bring your right arm across the chest and look over your right shoulder. So we have a little calf stretch, we have a shoulder stretch, upper back release, and a neck release.
7. Complete.
Good job. Bring it back to the center. Let's switch those feet. Step that left foot straight back. Press your heel down. Left arm comes across. Gently hug it in. Look over your left shoulder. Check in on your breathing, your heart rate. The body should be feeling pretty warm.
two,
And then bring it back to center.
rest.
Take a nice big deep breath in
Recover for 1 minute.
and exhale. Okay, we are going to move into cardio, high intensity interval training. So we'll take one movement and we'll be performing it as hard as we can for 20 seconds. We have a 10-second break, and during that break, we'll be doing a balance pose. So we'll be standing on one foot in some way before we move again. This will give your heart rate a chance to slow back down. Let's grab a quick drink so I know you're hydrated before we start this. There's 8 rounds of this movement. The first one that we do, we're going to be moving in an up and down plane. All right, so you don't need too much space around you, no weights to get started. And again, there's 20 seconds. I want you to go as hard as you can. And then when we're resting, you'll be able to let that heart rate sink down a little bit. So not starting yet, but our first move is a squat 2 times and a reach up, raise up on your toes or jump off the ground. So it's a double squat and either a jump or raise up on your toes. All right, get ready to start. I've got music in the background. If you can't hear it, that's okay. I'll have my alerts. I'll let you know when it's time to go. So let's go. Push it hard. 3, 2, 1, go. Pulse, pulse, up. Pulse, pulse, up. Good. If you want to jump a little off the floor, if your body feels okay for that, that's all right. Good. So work it as hard as you can. Down low into your squats, then up high. Rest. Stand on your right foot, take your left foot behind, hold. 10-second break.
Prepare.
Ready? And go. Squat, squat, up. Now this is just a suggestion of what to do. If you're saying, this squat bothers my knees, well then maybe you're just marching. Whatever you do, I want you to work hard for 20 seconds. All right, rest, stand on your left foot. Hold a balance. Let your heart rate come down. Ready? And go. Pulse, pulse, up. If it bothers your shoulders to reach, then just take them wherever you can, whatever direction works okay for your body. We want to use a lot of muscles here in this. That's what's going to drive that heart rate up. All right, rest, stand on your right foot, balance. Let that heart rate slightly come down. Ready? And go. Squat, squat, up. Have you tried to jump off the floor? Maybe try 1 or 2. See if that's okay for your body. This is our 4th round. We have 8.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, rest. Stand on your left foot. Hold your balance. Ooh.
Prepare.
Ready, and go. Squat, squat, up. So we're trying to take our body center of gravity low and high, moving down and up. Power from your quadriceps and your glutes.
2, 1.
Rest. Stand on your right foot. Balance. Check in. How's your heart rate? Can we make it 3 more rounds?
Prepare.
All right. Let's go. Squat, squat, up. Now, if there's a way you want to modify this, you can make this anything you want. Try to change it up a little. That's okay. Or just keep it basic.
2, 1.
All right. Rest.
6.
Stand on your left foot. Breathe calmly.
Prepare.
Ready.
And
Go. Squat, squat, up. Good. We only have 2 more rounds, guys. So we want to really push that intensity up. That's what high intensity interval training is about. All right, rest. Stand on your right foot. This is our last time balancing on the right.
Prepare.
Ready,
And
go. Last time. So give it everything you've got here. This is the last set of these. So I want you to spend the last of the gas in your tank. Good job. You should be breathing hard. Huffing and puffing.
3, 2, 1.
Rest.
Tabata-style.
Balance.
Recover.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Okay, that was high intensity interval 1 for cardio. Now we're going to move into strength training and do typically the same movement we just did. So I want you to pick up hand weights that you can press up, or maybe forward, or maybe out on any plane of movement. So I'm going to grab my 5s. I think that's going to be pretty good for these. If you're not sure, you can have a couple sets next to you. Let's take a couple more breaths, kind of bringing that heart rate down a little bit, but it's still going to stay elevated during this segment. So we want to come back into our squat, bring our weights here, and let's start with a double pulse and stand up. So this is going to be slower than we did for cardio because now we're working on strength. So what I want you to do is play with the upper body exercises. So you might double squat and press up like we did in the cardio. Double press, go out to an angle like we did in our warm-up. We worked different placing with our arms. We did to the side. We did to the front. We did on a 45. You can also lower your arms so that you're doing a bicep curl. Good. So we're not doing this high intensity interval phase style. We're just running continuously, and you are going to play with this a little bit. Nice job. So when you need to take a break, couple things you can do. If you're running out of gas in your legs, then leave the squat out and just do some arm exercises, whatever it might be. If you're running out of gas in the arms, just do your squats and don't worry about doing any arm movements. Nice job.
3, 2, 1.
So we're working on the strength and endurance continuum. So we're working strength, but a lot of repetition. So that's going to be working our endurance. Good. So you don't have to copy everything I do. I want you to be a little bit creative here. You guys have been working out with me for a long time, so you know these movements. You know what works best for your body. All right, we have 1 more minute of this exercise. 1 solid minute. Good job. You're going at your pace, controlled pace. Good form, good alignment, every single repetition. Nice job, nice job.
Prepare.
We have 30 seconds. Good job, everybody. I hope you're feeling good, staying with me.
3, 2, 1.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Set your weights down. Okay, so we have an interval of plank work. So we have a 60-second plank. You can do your plank from your hands and toes, from your knees and hands. You can do it down on your elbows. So we have a 60-second plank. I'm going to get my clock ready. I want you to get in position. Do as much of the 60 seconds as you can. All right, get ready and go. So here's the high plank from the toes. You can do that same plank from the knees. You can do that same plank down on your elbows. You can do elbows and toes. Find the right one for you and try to hold it. It's been a while since we've done some 1-minute planks. So you might have to really go back and think about how to elongate your spine. You're halfway, 30 seconds to go. If you need a little break, come down and rest and then come back in. It's all about keeping the spine long and neutral and the core engaged. 15 seconds. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, take a break. You can come into a child's pose or walk back up to your feet. I'm going to give you 1 minute to recover and just take a drink, maybe a stretch or two, relax, check in, see how your body's feeling. And then we go back into the second high intensity interval training set. All right, hope you're doing good. So in our first high intensity interval cardio, we moved the body down and up, right? We did some squats, we did some toe raises, reaches, maybe a jump or two. So now we're going to take our body and move forward and back. I'm going to turn to the side. We are going to start with our right foot. We'll go 1, 2, 3, lift the knee and walk back 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we start with our left foot. 1, 2, 3, lift the knee, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so let's get ready to start here. I'm going to pause my music so we're all together and ready to go. Now, if you can't get the exact steps, 3 in a knee, 4 going back, just go forward and back, whatever steps you have, just make sure that you're lifting the opposite knee each time. When you lift the knee, you can jump up in the air, you can reach your arms, whatever you'd like to do. You can kick the leg if you'd like as well. Okay, 20 seconds. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Now make sure you know what's behind you. You're jogging or marching forward, lifting the knee, then back.
3, 2, 1.
All right, rest. You're here, stand on your right foot, lift up your left knee.
Prepare.
Ready? And go. Jog forward, knee up. So last week we did basketball drills. So this is our jump shot. You can take it to the side. You can do it over this way as well. So just that you're using opposite knee lifting up. All right, rest. Stand on your left foot, pick up your right knee. This is single leg stance.
Prepare and
okay, go. Push it hard. 20 seconds. It's a combination of walking or running or marching and picking up the knee. High intensity.
3, 2, 1.
Rest. Stand on your right foot, pick up your left knee. Hold.
Prepare
Ready? And go. Good job. Maybe you can add a little hop with this or just lift up on the toe. Push it hard, push it hard. All right, rest. Stand on your right foot. No, left foot.
Prepare and
we have 4 more, let's go. So we're moving forward and back is our plane, which is called the sagittal plane. It's very functional plane of movement.
1. Rest.
All right, rest. Stand on your right foot, pick up your left knee. We have 3 more rounds.
Prepare.
Ready?
And
Go. "20 seconds, push it hard as you can set the bar.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 6.
All right, stand on your left leg. Pick up your right knee. We only have 2 more. Let's do it.
Prepare.
Ready?
And
Go.
Three, two, one.
Okay, stand on your right foot.
Prepare.
Last time. Go for it. Now, since you know this is the last one, really push it. High intensity. That's what HIIT training is about. You're setting the bar as high as you can.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, rest. Stand on your left foot. Hold up your right knee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Let's take a drink. Nice job. Okay, so we're working into strength training with a similar movement as we just did. So we'll be moving forward, we'll be moving back, we'll be using hand weights. So I want you to, again, pick weight that works good for you and to pick exercises that work for you. So instead of walking forward, we are going to take a big step forward with the right foot and do a lunge. And then with your right foot, do a lunge back. Then when you switch, you'll go a lunge with your left foot forward, left foot back. So you'll alternate the legs that you use. You don't have to go deep in your lunge. You can do a small knee bend and a small knee bend, or you can take it nice and deep. With those exercises, you are going to add, or with that movement, you're going to add work for your back and then work for your shoulders. So as we step forward with the right, squeeze your elbows back. Get ready and begin. Right foot steps forward, pull back. Right foot steps back, either open out or press up, pull back, and up. Oh, I forgot to switch feet. Left foot steps forward, pull back, and up. Then the right foot, pull back, and up. Good, so you're switching legs. Each time the one leg goes forward and then the leg goes back and then you switch.
Prepare and work.
You choose the arm exercises. You can create variety. Make this something that works good for your body. So this is a lot of brain work because you have to remember which foot did you just step forward with. So you have to really think about it and concentrate here. We're moving continuously.
Prepare and
If your legs get tired, then you're just going to step, work the arms, step, work the arms. You don't have to do a big movement. Step, work the arms, step, work the arms. All right, give it all you got. We have 1 more minute of this exercise routine. And again, you're making this whatever you want with your arms. Good job. You're setting your own speed, setting your own pace.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 4 complete.
Good job.
Prepare.
Did you notice this requires some balance and coordination? Just a little less than 30 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
20 seconds.
Cycle 5 complete.
Moving forward, moving back.
Prepare.
10,
And
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Set those weights down. Nice job, everybody. Okay, it's time for plank again.
3.
So if you want to do the same plank you did before, if you're feeling like that's what you want to do today, you want to try it again, you're going to do another plank on both hands. Or your option is to do a side plank on the right arm. So some choices we can do for that is we can take both legs extended, we can bring the knee down, we can lift the leg up, we can come down to our elbow. So get yourself ready. I'm going to get my clock ready to go. We have 1 minute plank, either side plank or front plank. Get ready, everybody. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and go. So this is your plank. It's 1 minute, but you don't have to do the same thing for 1 minute. So maybe you try a little bit with both legs, then you come down to your knee. If you get tired there, you can come down to both arms. So whatever you want to do with this plank.
Recover for 1 minute.
Nice challenge. Stay strong through your shoulder girdle. If you have wrist issues, you're down here on your elbow. You have 30 seconds to go, everybody. Keep breathing. Nice job. So activate everything in your core. Stabilize your spine. Keep your breath moving. 15 seconds. Woo! Nice job, nice job. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax down. Okay, you have 1 minute to rest, recover. If you need to do any stretches, grab a drink. This is your time to take for 1 minute. Okay, so we only have one more high intensity interval cardio block. Yeah, there's only 3 of them today. And we have one more strength training block, and we have one more plank. Then we're going to get our mat out, and we are going to do some intervals of abdominal work and stretches. That'll conclude our class today.
Get ready for Tabata-style.
Okay, so we moved up and down on the first cardio for that first work. Then we moved forward and back for the second one. So our third cardio is going to move side to side. So you are going to, I'm just demonstrating, you can walk through it slow with me. Step together, step, lift. Step together, step, lift. And then you can reach out, you can reach up, you can hop, you can jump. So we're working our outer thighs. You can also make this a hamstring curl back. So what I want to do is balance this out since we did a lot of knee lifting in the last segment. So now we're going to lift side or curl back. Okay, 8 rounds, 20 seconds as hard as you can. When we balance, we're going to be balancing in starfish pose. All right, let's get ready to start. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Step together and up. Now again, you're going at your own pace, but I'm picking it up to really demonstrate that faster high intensity interval. You can keep it low here and slow. Okay, stand on your right foot, starfish, hold it.
Prepare.
All right, 20 seconds hard, let's go. So we're doing lateral motion, side to side. It's really good for our hips, for keeping our ankles strong.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
All right, rest. Stand on your left foot. Starfish. 10 seconds rest.
Prepare.
Ready,
And work.
go. Remember, you can do those ham curls back. If you don't have much room to move side to side at home, just do it here in place.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, rest. Stand on your right foot, starfish. How's your heart rate?
Prepare.
Ready?
And
And go. Can you add a hop or two? I hop better on one leg than I do the other.
3, 2, 1. Rest. Cycle 4.
Rest. Stand on your left foot. We're halfway through. That was cycle 4. We have 4 more.
Prepare.
Ready,
And
go. You don't have to have impact to make this high intensity, right? You can stay grounded.
Three, two, one.
Rest.
Cycle 5.
Right foot's down, left leg is up, hold. Let your heart rate come down.
Prepare and
Ready,
work.
go. High intensity here. We're spiking that heart rate up, helping to increase our VO2 max, our anaerobic threshold.
2, 1.
Rest.
Cycle 6.
Woo. Stand on your left foot.
Prepare.
We have 2 more rounds. Ready, go. Do what you can. And maybe a little more.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Rest. Stand on your right foot. Ready,
And
go.
work.
Last one, guys, really push it.
3, 2, 1.
Stand on your left foot,
Cycle 6.
10 seconds.
Recover for 1 minute.
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Grab a drink. That is our last high intensity interval training Tabata. Okay, so we have one more strength training. So again, we're going to do this same movement, but with weights. So we'll be taking 2 steps to the side, lifting the leg out to work the outer thigh, but really squeezing it. And then the arm work is up to you. So pick up your weights. And there's so many options we can do with our arms. We can do bicep curls, upright rows, arm raises, overhead presses on an angle. So I want you to get creative and let's get ready to start. All right. So weights are wherever you want. We'll take 2 steps and lift the leg, 2 steps and lift the leg. Now, if you want to do more leg work, you're going to take 2 squats and lift the leg, 2 squats and lift the leg. All right, join me and then do some arm work.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And again, you don't have to do the same thing I'm doing. It just gives you some ideas. So if you don't have weights at home, you can actually just do this sequence without weights and just really focus on the legs.
Rest. Cycle 1 complete.
If your legs get tired, same thing as before. You're just going to step and do the small part and just really focus on your arms. If arms get tired, just do the legs. But our workout is more efficient if we do arms and legs together, yes? So let's try to do both. Try those 2 squats across. You can also do a hamstring curl. You can pull that heel to your butt. The easiest is to do some bicep curls low if your shoulders are tired, or some upright rows.
2, 1. Rest. Cycle 3 complete.
Nice job, you guys. We have 1 more minute of this work. Your heart rate should be up, especially if you're doing those squats across.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
I know you're coming up with some creative work for your body today. And that's what this class is all about. All levels, individual work. 30 seconds. Woo.
3, 2, 1.
15 seconds.
Cycle 5 complete.
10, 9, 8, 7,
And
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Set those weights down. Wow. I don't know about you, but I am really pushing it hard today. I hope you're doing your best, pushing it to your level.
1.
We have 1 more plank.
Cycle 6.
And again, you can do this plank any way you want. It's 1 minute. You can do on both hands, both elbows, or let's go over to the left side. If you need a quick drink before you head down there, grab it. I do. Okay, so I'm going to get my timer ready, guys. Woo. So start to get down into position.
1. Rest.
I'll count you down
Complete.
in 5, 4, 3, 2, and begin.
And work.
Okay, left side, from the toes, from the knee, with the leg up, from the elbow. You choose. You can also go back to both arms.
3,
Now think about strong shoulders.
1. Rest.
Think about keeping the breath moving and stabilizing everything in your midsection. Good job. 30 seconds to go. I'm going to come down to the knee to finish. Good work. Challenge yourself. Be in your best body today with the best exercises for you. 15 seconds. I'm so glad you're with me doing this today, because I would most likely not be doing this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and recover. Okay, you have 1 minute for yourself, and 1 minute if you need to pull a mat out to get that ready, because we're going down to our mat. And we have interval training between core work, really hitting those abs, and stretching in between. So that's going to be our work and our recovery. All right.
Get ready for Tabata 8.
Okay, make sure that you're taking the modifications that work best for your body with this core work. Resting if you need to do that before I give you a rest.
3,
All right, I'm gonna grab one more drink here, then we're coming down onto our back. So we've already done plank work, which is really good core work, but now we're going to focus on our obliques, which requires rotation of the spine.
2, 1.
So let's come on down.
Cycle 1 complete.
We are going to take the right ankle, place it across the left thigh, and open this knee out a little bit. This is our position. Level 1, the foot is on the floor. Level 2, the foot is up off the floor. So either one of these levels. Support your head with your right hand. And we are going to rotate the left elbow across toward the right knee. And you're going at your own pace. Now really support your head, but don't pull on it. I want you to keep your neck relaxed. If your neck is starting to stress you, you can come all the way down and rest each time so that your head completely relaxes.
3,
Exhale when you come across.
rest. Cycle 3 complete.
All right, we've got 5 more. 4,
Prepare and work.
3, 2, and 1. Now combining our stretch, really pull those knees toward your chest and take a figure 4 stretch. You can reach your hands behind this left hamstring and pull in.
2,
You can reach your hands around your knees.
cycle 4,
You can just relax your arms next to you and let your legs pull in toward your chest. So we're stretching the right glute, we're relaxing the abdominals here for our interval phase, our recovery phase. All right, one more breath. Then set your left foot back down on the floor, extend your right leg up, and we'll do a hamstring stretch before we switch into our core work on the other side. Your left knee can be bent or it can lengthen out if that feels okay for your lower back. Breathe. Just relax here. Let that heart rate really come down.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Okay, set your right foot down to the mat. Take your left ankle, cross it over. Level 1, your feet stay on the floor. Level 2, your knees are up. Support your head with your left hand. Come across and rotate. So I'm really not putting this right hand behind my head. I'm just supporting with my left. So that way I'm not as likely to pull my head across with my right arm. Remember, your knees can be up.
Prepare
And we're exhaling to come across. We've got a long set of reps to work endurance, but if you need a break, please take it.
Three, 2,
We have 5 more.
Tabata 8 complete. Recover for
4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your abdominals. Hug those knees really deeply into the chest to stretch that left hip. You can reach through the window and grab your right hamstring. Give it a pull in there. Make sure your ankles are flexed fairly vigorously. That will help to protect your knee, that left knee, from twisting. And just focus on your breathing, slowing it down. Nice deep breaths, inhaling, exhaling through the nose, or inhaling nose, exhaling the mouth. One more breath. And exhale, set your right foot down. Let's enjoy that hamstring stretch here. Lengthen it up to your range of motion. You can also elongate the right leg down. And this left knee can be bent a little bit. If your hamstrings are super tight, you can also use your yoga strap to help here. All right, are you ready to go back into a cardio interval? So again, we're going to be working our obliques, but this time we have alternating sides. So support the back of your head with both hands. Bring your right knee up, elbow comes across. Then your left knee up, elbow comes across. Level 1, one foot is on the mat at all times. Level 2, both feet are up and we bicycle. At your pace. Focus on breathing. Soften your neck muscles. Try to relax into your fingertips. "30 seconds to go." Almost there. 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Feet are down. Allow your knees to open out. Recline butterfly stretch. Just relax. Soften through those inner thighs. It's a nice hip opener. Inner thigh release. Just a few more breaths here. Letting our abdominals relax. Okay, our last core exercise is bird dog. So we'll roll over to hands and knees. You can also come all the way down to the belly and do your contralateral raise if you like to do this on your belly. We essentially have one arm forward, the opposite leg back, reaching, and then switching. I have a change for you today. So instead of reaching this arm, I want you to put it behind your head and press up into your fingertips slightly, and then release it. Bring the other hand behind your head. You're essentially strengthening the back of your neck by slightly pressing into your hand. So the on the belly version. We lift up, opposite arm and leg, and we reach the hand behind the head. And keep it going. And we have 30 seconds remaining. Now try not to let your low belly sag, so really scoop those abs up. Great work for the back. Just about 15 seconds. Squeeze your glute when you extend the leg back. One more on each side. And relax. Let's push back to a child's pose. Our first stretch, lengthen your arms way out to stretch your lats. Slight tuck of your tailbone to release your low back. So if child's pose feels really good for you to stay in, stay right there. If you'd like to stretch your calves, you're going to push this up into a downward dog instead, keeping those arms stretched out in front of you. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, and drop your heels down. If you're in down dog, you can slowly pedal out the feet to really feel that stretch in your calves. Nice and gentle, also a nice release for your hamstrings as well. And then if you're in child's pose, bring yourself up to down dog just for a moment, and then we'll walk our hands toward our feet or our feet toward our hands, either one, and come into a forward bend. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Place your hands on your opposite elbows and let your arms just drape down toward the earth for ragdoll pose. And then just take a little sway side to side, releasing any remaining tension in your lower back. Letting your neck muscles lengthen, providing a little bit of traction for your cervical spine. And then release those hands. Bend your knees a little bit deeper. Bring your hands right to your hips and stand straight up with a strong posterior chain. Take the right ankle, cross it behind the left. Reach your right arm up and side stretch over. Ooh. Oh, one of my favorites. Just love that stretch. Let's do it on the other side. Cross your left ankle behind your right. Bring your left arm up and side stretch. Doesn't it always feel great when the week of LisaBug classes is complete? We've given it our all. Let's take a breath together. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, lower down. Put your hands like this and give it up for you. Really nicely done. If you can stay with me and chat, I